Welcome to Fort Kent Community High School for tonight's girls soccer game between the visiting Wisdom Pioneers and the host Fort Kent Community High School Warriors. The MPA and Fort Kent Community High School remind you to practice good sportsmanship during this sporting event. Cheer for all the players, respect the opposing team, accept the decision of the officials, athlete. Please do not boo, taunt, or degrade anyone or any part of this contest. We would also like to remind everyone that FKCHS is a tobacco-free area. We also appreciate you using the trash receptacles located throughout the field as well as the recycling bins. We thank you for your cooperation and we thank you for your support of our high school athletes. Let's meet today's starters. First, for the visiting Wisdom Pioneers, coached by Kevin Lavoie, assistant coach Tammy Lerman. Number 3, Madison Picard. Number 4, Caitlin Chessie. Number 6, Colleen Tampson. Number 7, Abby Lerman. Number 21, Emma Chamberlain. Number 10, Rhea Ringet. Number 12, Savannah Hanlon. Number 14, Olivia Willett. Number 15, Lily Roy. Number 18, Ashley Stevens. And number 22, Autumn Roy, in goal.
I graduated at 78 pounds.
Can't stop, won't stop. Where the bricks at? I give them that ditty bop. Like, take that, take that, take that, take that. I'ma put in work. I'ma do that ASAP.
And now for your Fort Kent Warriors. Head coach Doug Sear, assistant coach Michelle Lovely and Valerie McBride. Manager Emma Dupre. Starting in goal, number 0, Lindsay Willett. Number 3, Lacey Pelletier. Number 5, Amanda Thibault. Number 12, Morgan Sear. Number 14, Gabby Martin. Number 17, Desiree Hafford. Number 18, Shay Lee Jondro. Number 23, Samantha Sam Roy. Number 26, Sydney Philbrook. And the captains, number 6, Kaylee Guimont. And number 10, Riley Sibley. The officials for tonight's contest are Mr. Alla, Ms. Shaw, and Mr. Rossignol.
Paralyzed by fear. Ain't nothing true.
Oh, you're not?
Greetings, soccer fans. My name is Aiden Sirwa, and I will be joined momentarily by Eric Wernken. Welcome to today's live webcast from Fort Kent Community High School, brought to you in partnership between WFK-TV and WHOU. Tonight, we bring you varsity girls soccer between the visiting Wisdom Pioneers and the host Fort Kent Community High School Warriors. Here's Pelletier. Sends it to Martin, taken away. Pelletier sends it to Martin. Martin sends a nice ball down to Sibley, and it goes out of bounds. Here's Roy to Guimont. Guimont sends it to, intended for Pelletier, taken away. Here's Sibley to Martin. Martin stays with it, crosses it, and just over the bar and out of bounds for a goal kick.
This is Eric Workin, joining Mr. Sirwa here. Trying to bring you some color commentary. Wisdom roster featuring 3 8th graders, as there is a rule in the MPA that if your school has less than 60 students, grades 9 through 12 in that gender, then you can have your 8th graders play. So that's why you see 3 8th graders on the roster. One of them, who I know pretty well, Lily Roy, number 15 here, is a solid player. Quite an advantage for them to be able to play 5 years of high school.
Yeah, and those 8th graders will definitely get experience, as there is 1, 2, 3, 2 seniors on the team and 2 juniors. So they will definitely get the experience.
Number 7, Lerman, played as an 8th grader last year, as did Liv Willette.
Lerman sends it up.
Willette, you see up front, number 14. As we mentioned in the boys broadcast, this was a 4-0 win for Fort Kent just a few weeks ago. And the Warriors find themselves in first place in Class C North.
Go, 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 fill the gap! Go!
Which we'll be updating here momentarily, the heels. In fact, I'll pull that up right now.
Played up by Stevens. Rangat plays it down the field. And kicked out. Tebow chasing this one down. Has time.
I'm gonna go get my shield.
Sends it down. And getting to it is Thamson.
Get that ball on a run face rather than having her double back, okay? Just have somebody fill in the gap.
Chassis plays it up.
Use your support.
Chassis tries to get it through.
Now.
Regains possession. And Jandro kicks it out.
Nice.
So our early goal here, I believe that was Willette as the Wisdom contingent. Very happy with that.
14 from 4.
So a breakdown defensively leading to Willette, who got free and just sent an absolute rocket past
Wisdom
Willette.
goal scored by Olivia Willette with an assist from Caitlin Chassis.
Caitlin Chassis made much of that play happen up front. So the Pioneers strike first. Here, Aiden.
Yeah, good job there. Good shot by the junior, I believe it is. It was Chassis, right?
Chassis with the assist. Willette, the freshman.
Willette, the freshman.
Liv
So
Willette getting credit. Olivia with
great
goal.
shot there by the freshman to put her ball club early as Martin goes in and scores.
Wow, and there's an answer by Martin as the Warriors bounce right back and score. So this game is tied up quickly. Martin was almost saying, I'm not too happy with that goal by Wisdom as she came back down and beat the Wisdom goalkeeper.
Yeah, you best believe the Warriors were not happy with that that early goal by the Pioneers, and they were looking to quickly bounce back.
Fourth goal scored by Gabby Martin with an assist.
And Martin just
from
did that
Pelletier.
to tie up this game. Roy intercepts it, sends it up, taken away by Thamson. Sibley ends up taking it. Roy kicks it up, and Guimau steps up and advances. And it will be a
Philbrook whistled for a foul there. She bodied up on the Wisdom player.
Here's Sibley chasing it down, and it will be out of bounds for a Pioneer throw-in. Roy will throw it in. Guimau intercepts it. Pelletier sends it to Martin and taken away by Roy.
Class C North girls coming into tonight. Central High School at 8-2-0 in first place. Bucksport High School is second, 8-4-0. Fort Kent coming in at third place at 6-0-2. So 8 games played for the Warriors, 12 played for Bucksport, who's just ahead of them, and 10 played by Central. And really 4 points separating first through third, and then there's a drop off into fourth place is Orono at 6-2-3, and rounding out the top 5 is Holton at 7-1-0. And their one loss coming to these Warriors last Friday, I believe that game was.
Yeah, that game in Holton is gonna be a good one. Both boys and girls. It's gonna be exciting to watch.
I believe Fort Kent defeated Holton 3-0 when they played them here.
For
on the girls'
boys.
side.
For girls, I think it was 3-1.
Oh, 3-1, okay.
And then for boys, it was 3-0.
Follow through, Colleen, follow through. Right in the hole.
Roy sending it or chasing it down.
So the Pioneers have come to play this evening so far as they've scored the early goal and have got some positive runs into the Fort Kent defensive third.
Here is Martin. Martin tries to get it to Pelletier, but blocked. Taken by Thamson. Here's Roy now. Roy sends it to Willette. Back to Roy.
Now, chip!
Here is Lerman. And kicked away by the Warriors. Here is Martin now, sends it to Pelletier, who takes a shot and over the bar.
Well struck there by Pelletier. As she got some space in between a couple Pioneer defenders.
Sent in.
Oh, sorry, Fort Kent looking now to try to pin the Pioneers in here.
Kicked away by the Pioneers. Roy makes a play on it.
Well done there by the senior Roy.
Sibley plays it to Guimont, who tries to get it to Sear. Here's Martin now. Sends it to Pelletier. Pelletier gets some space, takes the shot, blocked. Martin with the rebound takes a shot, that one's blocked, and Pelletier takes the shot, and that one is wide.
Substitutions coming in here. Nancy Martin will replace Sibley. Coming in for Wisdom, I believe, is number 2.
Yep, Amber Hebert.
Amber Hebert will check in.
Here is Martin. Tries to touch it to her sister, Nancy Martin. Taken away. Here is Martin chasing it down.
A great recovery there by Pelletier to play the ball, take it away from Willette, cross it nicely.
And a foul called. So a good chance here for the Warriors as Pelletier looks like they'll play it short. Pelletier will take a shot and it will go over.
You can really sense the Warriors have upped their play after the early Wisdom goal, as they've been forcing the issue here on the Pioneers defense. Multiple chances.
Yeah, you can tell that the Warriors didn't like that early goal from the Pioneers, and they're looking to capitalize on every chance they get. Substitution coming in, Ellie Sirwa. She will come in for Lacey Pelletier. Here is Jandro, plays it off the bounce. Tries to get it to, I believe that was intended for Sear. Thibault comes up, carries the ball past half, and passes intended for Sirwa. And it will be a Warrior throw-in. Roy will throw it. Here's Roy carrying. Tried to get it to Philbrook. But again, taken. Lerman tried to get a chance, but Thibault was there. Lerman regains possession. Guimont takes it away. And knocked away by Thamson. Martin passes to Sirwa.
Handball there on Wisdom. We'll give Fort Kent another free kick.
Looks like Guimont will take it. Looks like Guimont will take this. sends it to the right side, and a shot goes wide left.
Rocket by Sear, the sophomore. Looks like Pelletier going to check right back in, and Lamar going to get her first action of the evening.
And a shot trickles by.
We'll hold on that Pelletier sub. Lamar will indeed check in and replace Philbrook. Remember the last time we did the broadcast here of the girls? It was a double overtime thriller with Presque Isle. Ended scoreless 0-0.
Beautiful ball there, and Martin takes a shot, hits the post, and back into the goalkeeper's hands.
They're going to call a corner kick there. I'm not really sure why. Did hit the crossbar. And
I wonder if it's after it hit the crossbar, it went up, and maybe it went over the crossbar as it was coming down.
Perhaps. So Pelletier will check back in for Sirois. So a golden opportunity as Martin struck the ball high. Keeper did it well to get a hand on it, send it off the crossbar.
Roy has it, plays it back to Thibault, who plays it to Guimont.
Thibault is so solid back there in the sweeper position.
She is. She's the I would say the anchor of the Warriors defense. She has been even last year. She was the.
Sure it was.
Here's Lerman. Regains possession. Lerman passes to Thamson. And Guimont sends it up to Martin. Lamar chases it down, gets pushed over.
Be updating Wisdom here momentarily in their heel point situation. So a throw for Fort Kent.
Here's Martin. Pass looking for Guimont. Doesn't get it. Tries to get it to Hafford. And Hafford gets it taken away. Lerman has it now on the side. Roy chasing her down, and Roy gets to the ball. Here's Guimont now.
Guimont with all kinds of space here.
To Pelletier. Pelletier passes to Sear. Sear tries to create space and does.
Wisdom coming into play tonight at 7-3-0. They're at 10th place in Class D North, and 12 teams will advance to the playoffs. So Wisdom
So it looks like a foul called on the Warriors.
and Wisdom their neighbors, Madawaska, who is in 9th place. Five points separating them.
Roy will take the indirect.
I believe I announced the keeper as a wrong person. I apologize to Wisdom, but it is Chamberlain who is in goal for Wisdom. And he's already made a beautiful save on Martin's strike moments ago.
Chamberlain makes the save. Guimont misplays it, but is backed up by Roy.
Roy with great fight to get, I'm sorry, not Roy, Martin Nancy Martin with a great fight to win that ball back.
Here's Pelletier. Sends it to Lamar. Back to Pelletier.
Guimont and Lerman colliding there and both shooken up a little bit. We'll keep an eye on that. Lerman looks okay.
Guimont came up limping.
Yep, still favoring that. I don't know, sometimes when you bang knees like that, it stings there for a little bit. Keep an eye.
And a tackle.
Martin whistled for the foul there on Lerman. Multiple substitutes looking to come in. Our guess is Sirois probably will be going for Guimont as Ellie looks to check back in. Another foul on Fort Kent. That's this time Roy.
Back to 14. Get the ball to 14. Right to 14.
Wisdom will take this free kick.
Look at Olivia. Olivia.
Thibault tries to clear it. And Jandro chasing after it. She is able to clear it, and the subs will come in.
Sirois will, in fact, replace Guimont, who looks to be moving much better, but will be checked all the same by trainer Joanne O'Leary. Doesn't appear to be anything major. Out of bounds, I think, on the far side.
Throw in for the Pioneers. Martin has it.
Just under 19 minutes remaining here, first half. This game is tied 1-1. Early goal by Wisdom, scored by the freshman number 14, Olivia Willette. Answered moments later, less than a minute later, by Gabby Martin, the junior, number 14 for Fort Kent. Martin then had a great chance to put the Warriors up, but a nice save by Chamberlain, sent off the crossbar.
Yeah, recently the play has definitely been even on both sides. I would say, and I would say it's been mostly in the middle of the field.
Teams trying to feel each other out here, find where they can attack best. Pioneers coach Kevin Lavoie is also the director of the St. John Valley Tech Center. He has to deal with students like Aiden on a regular basis.
Unfortunately.
I'm sure you're in his office a lot.
No.
Guimont appears to be fine as she looks to check back in here. Sirois will check back off.
Looks like Philbrook will check back in for the
Yeah, we'll see if they shuffle
Warriors
those
as well.
strikers again, Aiden. Coach Sear in the Presque Isle game worked those three up front, meaning Lamar, Martin, and Philbrook.
Martin chasing. Has it on the right side. Crosses. Pelletier is there. Takes a shot, and it's over the net.
Philbrook will, in fact, replace Gabby Martin. So a lot of speed up front with Lamar and Philbrook. Pelletier's has had some chances, huh? As that one too was
Yeah, a couple great chances for Pelletier there.
just wide and above the corner.
Here is Lamar. Lamar plays it down, but Chamberlain is able to kick it out. As a sub is coming in for the Warriors, Riley Sibley will come in for Morgan Sear.
Looks like Martin will go to the far wing. Sibley will come in here. Sibley will come in here and take this throw. Great touch moments ago by Philbrook to set up Lamar's chance, but Chamberlain was up to the task. And coach an illegal throw. Something that really should not happen at the varsity level. Sibley recovering nicely here now, though.
There's Lamar. Lamar sends a ball down to Martin. And Philbrook will take a shot, and it will just go wide.
Philbrook found herself wide open and just missed putting the Warriors up.
Here is Sibley now. Sibley takes a shot and a save by Chamberlain.
Similar to the boys' keeper for the Wisdom, this keeper, Chamberlain, has made some great saves here early on. She steered that one away. Good height there for Chamberlain. And looks like great hands by the young lady.
Yeah, Chamberlain definitely is going to use that, using that height to her advantage in goal, and seems to work thus far. Guimont makes a play on it.
Guimont trying to steal that call, but it was whistled off her.
Sibley tries to steal it. Lerman has it. Lerman plays it up. And that was
Tripped up was Willette.
That was Willette who played it up.
Hafford got tangled up with her, and the foul goes against Hafford.
Put her over right in the middle.
Thampson will take the kick.
Nice.
And a little mix up in the box.
Now, go.
Kate again, Lamar again causing some havoc here on the defensive Wisdom.
Lamar
Well,
just
there,
so quick.
She is, and she touched the ball nicely off the Wisdom defender. See if the Warriors can capitalize here.
Sibley to throw. Tries to get it to Pelletier. Pelletier tries to play it up to Martin. Here's Guimont. Plays it back to Thibault.
Yes, well played there through Thibault, and she's trying to work Nancy Martin now on this far wing. So the scoring occurring here in the first 2 minutes of this contest. Willette answered quickly by Martin. Both teams have traded some opportunities since then.
Here is Thibault here, coming up to play that ball. But Willette here.
Up, Colleen. Be that support.
Willette going to carry all the way up this wing. A great run by her, but Roy fighting with her, getting it back nicely.
Right here.
Here's Pelletier. Pelletier sends it up to Philbrook, but Chamberlain is there to pick it up.
Good instincts there by Chamberlain once again to get off her line and play that top of the 18.
Here's Lamar. Lamar has it with plenty of space. She shoots and a save by Chamberlain.
Saved by Chamberlain, and I didn't see what happened with Philbrook, but she went down pretty hard on top of the 18 there.
Looks like she collided with one of the Pioneers defenders.
She may have. She's a little crooking up, but bounces up. So Wisdom has certainly come to play tonight. This ball getting in to Sibley's foot.
Sibley, oof.
Just couldn't get over that one. Lamar with great minutes off the bench will come out, and Philbrook would check back out.
Your shoe fell.
Here is Sibley now. Plays it to Martin. Martin just could not get free.
Looks like both Martins will now be playing up front. Gabby and her younger sister Nancy will be striking up front. See how that combination works.
As Guimont is tackled down.
Get Guimont tripped up there by Lerman, and that Thibault will take this free kick.
Thibault getting instructions before taking the free kick.
Great ball by Thibault.
And a goal!
Here, that was beautiful. Wow, the assist will go to Thibault.
That was
What a ball.
an amazing ball there by Thibault. As she played it, it looked like it was at half.
Great ball by the senior to set up Sear, and then Sear did a great job to head that home.
Did a great job there by Sear for the rebound to follow through, and
Beautiful piece
Fort
there.
Kent goals scored by Morgan Sear with an assist from Amanda Thibault.
so the Warriors now up 2-1 with 9 minutes and change left in the first half.
Couldn't ask for a better ball than what Thibault just put into the Pioneer defense.
As a ball was
Watch. Willette gonna try and run up this wing again.
Chip! On that, girl!
John
and
Groh clears.
job by John Giro to clear that out of danger.
Make yourself available, Helena. Who's there? Come to it. On net.
Mix up in the box as the Warriors again regain possession. Sibley has it now. Sibley tries to play it up front. Guimont sends it to Martin.
How do you feel? A lot of jostling back and forth.
Shot by Guimont. Struck nicely. Subs coming in for both teams.
Helena Hayes will come off for the Warriors, or for the Pioneers, and Sam Roy will come off for the Warriors.
2-1, Fort Kent lead. 7:20 left, first half. Thanks for joining us this evening.
Here is Martin on the side. Cuts back, crosses, goes all the way to Sear. Tries to play it to Martin. Can't get it, but she regains possession. She is able to play it up to Martin.
Gabby Martin keeping that in somehow with her back heel.
Here is Pelletier. Takes a shot and blocked. Guimau sends a shot and a save by Chamberlain.
Chamberlain on it again, nicely.
Guimau sends it up to Martin.
Martin did well to keep that in bounds.
Pelletier sends his shot in and Chamberlain makes the save. And after the goal kick, the Warriors regain possession. Guimau sends it up to Martin. Martin has it, takes a shot, and kicked away by the Pioneers.
Pelletier rifles one off the Pioneer defense.
There's Hafford. Hafford tries to make the play to Guimau, but it is knocked away. Guimau is able to regain possession after the misplay from the Shires. Sibley has it and takes a shot and wide right. So subs coming in for both teams. Autumn Roy for Wisdom and Mallory Sirwa for Fort Kent.
You may recognize Mallory, Aiden.
I do.
Younger sister.
She is my younger sister.
Younger sister of our play-by-play man, Aiden. The sophomore Mallory. Sirwa will take this throw.
Sirwa makes a great defensive play there, but is knocked down.
No call for some
By
reason
Lerman.
there as Sirwa was tackled. Larissa Daigle also checking in, the freshman, 16, will be playing fullback. Daigle also plays goal for the junior varsity team. Very versatile.
And actually, she was the one who played in goal when
At Wisdom, correct?
when the Warriors went to Wisdom due to Willette being out from injury. Sirwa sends the ball up and out of bounds. Jean-Giro has it. Roy tried to make a play on it. Sent back up by Picard.
Martin takes a shot there from the Pioneer defense.
Taken in by Stevens.
Great throw there by Sirwa to Martin, who's now open inside the box. And I believe she earns a corner. She does.
Great job there from Sirwa to Martin to earn the Warriors a corner. As we'll give them another opportunity to capitalize and score another and get another goal. Martin sends it to her sister, Nancy Martin.
Yeah, a bit of a, I don't want to know if I want to say trick corner there, but see, the ball was touched so Martin could just dribble it right into the 18. As the Pioneers did not show a defender short.
Here's Hafford now, fighting for it. Guimond gains possession.
Plays it back nicely again to Thibault, who sends it
2
in.
minutes.
Here is Pelletier now. Pelletier trying to create space. Sends it to Martin. Martin sends it back to Sirwa. Sirwa sends across to Pelletier. And a save by Chamberlain.
2-1 Fort Kent here as we approach the end of the first half.
Chamberlain sends a kick that is taken away by the Warriors. Martin has it now. Again, trying to create space, but there are too many white jerseys around her. Here's Guimond. And Martin sends a shot that is blocked. And Ranguette sends a ball down the field.
Boys winning the opening here this evening, 4-0 over Wisdom. Girls were down 1-0 early here as Liv Willette, the freshman for Wisdom, struck first. That was quickly answered by Gabby Martin. And then a beautiful set piece. Amanda Thibault setting up Morgan Sear.
Here's Lerman on the break. But Jandro stops it.
Maybe another obstruction call there, perhaps? Didn't see what the call was. 10 seconds
10,
now.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5,
Shot taken.
3,
And a
2.
shot taken by Willette, but a save for Lindsay Willette. And that is the end of the first half. The Warriors are up here 2-1 as we will take a brief break and we will join you again in the second half. All right, here's the start of the second half as the Warriors are up 2-1 on the Pioneers. As I'm here with Eden Parody. Eden, how are you doing?
Pretty good, yo.
Pretty good. The season is coming to a close, and so how do you feel that your ball club is or your team is doing?
I think we made a lot of improvement from the start of the season. We still have a lot of things to fix. I don't think we've played one good full game yet, so I'm anxious to see if we can do that going into the playoffs coming up. So.
One other question is, so the heel points, it's very, very tight coming into the year. How do you feel? Do you feel that your how do I word this? I don't think of how to word that. Okay. Do you feel like your team can compete, with anybody?
Yeah, I really think so. I mean, we played Holton. We beat them 3-0. If you look at the games that they played, Ono beat them 1-0. Washington Academy 1-0. I mean, it's definitely all pretty close. It just depends where we land in the standings, I think.
Yep.
That will decide how far we go.
Yep.
It's obviously nice to have home field, so going down somewhere will definitely not be what we want. So, but I think we can compete with all the teams in Class C. So, anxious to see.
Yep. Yep. Good job tonight, and thank you for your time.
Thank you. See you.
Thanks, Bob. Yep. So those were the words of Eden Parody. As you could tell, he is very optimistic about his team, as they just came off of a 5-0 win to Wisdom. Here is a free kick from the Pioneers. Thibault gains control, sends it up to Sear. Sear carrying, crosses. Tried to get it to Martin, and a save from Chamberlain. Here is Thibault now. Sends the ball up to Sibley. Sibley sends it to the wing to Martin. Sear sends a shot that is blocked by the Pioneers. Hafford gains control. Here is Roy chasing it down.
See what type of adjustments these teams make here, Aiden, as we get into second half action.
Yep, we'll have to see. And while you were away, I got the chance to interview Eden Parody, And I asked him, I said, when the season, as the season comes to a close, what are your expectations, you know, going into the end of the season? And he was very, very optimistic, as a team captain should be. And he said he believes they can compete with anybody in Class D right now.
That's great to hear. Nice of Eden to stop in and chat with you. Certainly tons of experience for the senior. 4-year starter. Started at fullback as a freshman. Moved into that sweeper position. Might have even been that season.
Yeah, so I'm very excited to see where that team ends up. As we saw, they just came off of a 5-0 victory, and I'm hoping, like I said, they're very optimistic. As Martin sends a shot over the bar, they're very optimistic, and it's great to hear.
Sure is, and as we've said, they'll be back in action here Thursday evening at 7 when they host Madawaska here in Valley Rivalry Week. 3 Valley schools all meeting here in Fort Kent.
Here is Martin. Sends a shot.
Chamberlain continues to make impressive saves for the Pioneers.
Hafford sends a shot there, and another save by Chamberlain.
We'll have to find out what they're doing for goalie training in Wisdom, because both these keepers for the boys and girls have been solid tonight.
No, they both goalies have been playing very well. Let with the save. Here is Sear now. Tackled by Rangat. The Warriors gain possession.
Little chatter here from number 10 and as well as Shaylee Jondro as they collided. Keep an eye on that.
Didn't seem to be like anything.
Little extracurricular activity.
Didn't seem like to be anything negative, though. It seemed to be just.
As we said, a lot of these
friendly
kids know each
conversation.
other well, and yeah, some gamesmanship.
There's a shot.
Wisdom threatening there.
Roy with the shot there. Here is Martin carrying down the side. Martin breaks free. Rebound from Pelletier and a block. Guimont steps up, passes to Hafford. Hafford sends it to Pelletier, whose shot is blocked again. And a corner.
Fort Kent going to bring in 3 substitutions here, Aiden.
Big group substitution. Looks like Coach Sear is trying to send some fresh bodies, trying to get some fresh legs out there. He doesn't want his girls being tired, and so he's going to send as much fresh legs out there as he can.
Yep, Sear, Hafford, and Philbrook all checking out. We'll keep an eye on the substitutions here, as Hafford is now attended to by the trainer, Miss Joanna Leary.
Yeah, she got hit pretty hard there with the shot from the Wisdom Pioneer. As Guimont sends a shot
from deep. Foul here, I think, called on Guimont.
Push up,
Will
boys.
go to Fort Kent.
Push. Take the car away, Colleen. Take
I didn't see what happened there.
right here. On it.
Roy sends it down, taken away by Sirois. Sirois sends it down to Martin.
Great ball by Sirois.
Let her turn.
And Martin gets a good shot out, and another good save by Chamberlain.
Nancy Martin crossing it nicely and tried to get her sister Gabby, but that was squashed again by Chamberlain.
Here is Martin now crosses, and an easy save for Chamberlain.
Wing. Olivia.
You got to think, just like the boys' game, you got to think that Chamberlain is approaching double digits in saves.
Oh, for sure. Yep, she has to be. And I tell you what, I am impressed with Wisdom's performance here thus far.
Yeah, they've been playing very well.
They've played very solid. Giving Fort Kent all they can handle here this evening. Coach Lavoie has to be very encouraged by this performance as they battle to move up the standings in Class D North. Coming into play 10th out of 12 possible playoff teams that will advance.
So just like the boys, they're in that second to last playoff spot.
Correct.
White, you gotta go with the ball. We're flat. Let's go, White.
Here's Sirois. Gets some space and takes a shot, but it's blocked.
Fort Kent throw.
Mark him in. Go to it, White.
Here's a throw in, and here's the shot.
Good job. Olivia and Colleen.
It's just
switch.
over.
Olivia and Colleen, switch. Colleen, wide. Stay wide. Flag. Stay wide. Watch outside. White ball, white ball. Up.
Here is Lerman giving chase, but Jandro comes out and kicks it away. Taken by
Right here, contain.
Chassis.
Stay with it. Again.
Hamlin comes up and
Nice. Head on. Line.
gets the ball up.
Go.
Willette sends a ball intended for Thampson.
Hafford appears to be okay. She's looking to check back in here for the Warriors. As we approach 26 minutes left here in the second half.
Sirois.
Next goal will be huge here, Aiden, as either side, Wisdom looking to equalize and Fort Kent looking to build a 2-goal cushion.
Yeah, I agree. The next goal,
Give her the pass.
no matter which side, is going to be
Win
huge.
it.
As Hafford will check back in for Daigle.
Play wide. Okay? I want you to play wide. Open up that offense. Okay? Ask for it. Okay? You're playing too much middle. You're crowding you and Ed. You're crowding. Okay? Play wide. You're willing.
Here is Pelletier at the top. Takes the shot.
Deflected, and looks like, yep, the middle official's pointing corner. See what Fort Kent can get out of this. Remember last time they played a little quick touch. And we do
Mark up!
This time it's marked by
As they get ahead and
header!
score!
Pelletier, that's the second header of the game. What a goal, folks.
So like we said, the next goal is huge. No matter which side, and the Warriors will advance their lead with a goal from Lacey Pelletier.
Nancy Martin putting a great corner
Nancy
kick.
Martin.
Goal scored by
Great corner kick into the box and headed home by Lacey Pelletier.
assist from Nancy Martin.
No, it's my daughter. Nice try. Somebody tried to steal my cookie here. So the goal scored by Pelletier, and as we said, Aiden, that's huge, giving Fort Kent now a 2-goal cushion, up 3-1. Just a beautiful goal. Both headers this evening have been great.
Halford to throw.
Sear coming in, Sibley off.
She's gonna run forward, go back. She's gonna go back. Win it, win it!
Martin tries to get it to her sister.
Pick her up!
Is Martin.
That header can just be a great weapon,
It can.
especially with the height of Pelletier, as she was far bar, and Martin just with a beautiful corner kick.
And
Did
when
she take that out of the air, or was that out of bounds? I think she did take it out of the air.
No, she did. She took it out of the air. Yeah.
Beautiful goal.
And when you get in close, as a shot comes in,
Wow!
Martin scores as the Warriors push their lead to 4-1.
Martin with a rocket from the top corner of the box.
And we know she's capable of those.
No chance by Chamberlain. I mean, that was
Martin with an assist from Ellie Sirwa.
ripped. And Ellie Sirwa getting the assist.
Sirwa doing a great job with her passing tonight.
I would agree. Some great minutes from her this evening, the freshman. And now Wisdom will have to be careful here as they find themselves down 4-1.
Roy sends it up to Pelletier. Pelletier tries to get up, and Roy gains control and sends it back. Pelletier trying to gain control.
This Fort Kent team featuring a lot of depth.
It's a good ball intended for, I believe that's Lerman.
Lerman, but John Rowe on it again. And she backed up Tebow by clearing that ball.
Willett tries to get to it. There's Pelletier. Pelletier.
Actually, it's not mine. I just found it.
Chamberlain's
down.
on it.
Again, another easy save for Chamberlain. Here is Guimau. Guimau plays it to Martin. Martin tried to send it to
Martin and Sirwa are working on that
Sirwa
far
on the
wing.
wing.
Ellie.
Martin tries to send a shot and a save for.
A reminder, there's been a time change for Thursday. The girls will play first, 5 p.m. against Madawaska, followed by the boys at 7. Willett with a dangerous ball in the box, almost got a foot on it.
Scary play there.
Cleared by John Drow though.
As Stampson
Nancy.
Philbrook will replace Nancy Martin.
Stevens will come out.
Pelletier with some impressive speed there in the middle of the field.
And it looks like Coach Sear is going to play Philbrook on defense. Oh.
You had me confused there for a minute. But
Yeah,
although I'm sure she could play there. Sydney is
mean-
a very talented young lady. But she is in fact up front.
save for Chamberlain. Here is Sirwa now.
Daigle did check in, Larissa Daigle, the freshman, and she is on the far fullback position. She replaced Sam Roy.
Sent up by Thamson. Here is
Pioneers trying to work
John Joe.
something up front with the freshmen Lerman and Willette, 7 and 14.
So Amber Hebert will come in for Rhea Ranget. Ranget playing some solid minutes for the Pioneers. Pelletier tries to get a touch on it, but Roy got there first. Passes to Lerman. And Guimond comes in and makes the tackle.
Hard tackle by Guimond on Lerman will earn the Pioneers a set piece here from just outside the 18. We'll see who takes this, Aiden. Willette is over it.
Here's going to be Willette.
Asking for 10 was Willette, so the middle official will line it up. They've got the headpieces, Aiden, but not the white spray foam that you see in the FIBA World Cup.
No, although
It's not in the budget.
although that'd be kind of interesting to see, as Willette will take the shot and score.
Scores, folks. That was incredibly placed by Willette. As she beats Lindsay Willette to the top corner, and not much Lindsay could do. What a shot by Liv Willette. Her second goal of the contest for the freshman. Unassisted. And as we said, she's a freshman, but in her second year of varsity play,
Some goals
playing
scored by
last year
Olivia Willette.
as an 8th grader. What a shot by her.
So the Pioneers now cut the lead to 2.
Guimond will check out.
Play it up to Thamson. Thamson plays it to Willette, and John Joe comes in and makes the tackle.
So another foul here by Fort Kent is maybe giving a little too many. Hard tackles will give a Willette another one.
Willette sends the ball in, and
Wow.
Lindsay Willette makes the save.
Willette placed that one well. Goodness gracious. Olivia sending another ball.
There's Willette here to take the corner. Sends a nice ball in. Taken down.
So Wisdom is not going away, Aiden. As it is 4-2 now, 17 minutes remaining in the second half.
No, they're giving these Warriors everything they've got left in the tank, and
I think it'll be a team to watch in the Class D North. They just haven't had a lot of points on their schedule as coming into this evening, like we said, 10th place. But
yeah,
I'm
I
not
believe
sure
so
I'd
too.
like to play this team in the playoffs. if I were a Class D opponent.
My hands are frozen.
Fort Kent now trying to mount an answer here.
Tebow comes up. Jandro is there to back her up as the Pioneers try to advance the ball. Martin tries to take the shot and blocked. Sear tries to take the shot and blocked. And Pelletier
Ooh.
just wide left.
Okay, Colleen, coming to you, girl. Win it, Colleen, win it.
So really 2 highlight reel goals off headers for Fort Kent, and then Liv Willette answered that with a highlight of her own off a set piece moments ago.
Nice turn. Nice try.
Yeah, I think the Pioneers are doing a great job on both sides of the ball in this game. Defensively, they've been playing well, and offensively, they've been playing outstanding as well. It's Lerman.
Great step there by Daigle, the freshman.
Here is Sear now. Played to Hafford.
Go to it.
Martin comes up, plays it back to Jandro. Jandro takes her time, sends it to Sear,
Nice. Nice.
and Thampson keeps it in.
She didn't put her flag up. The linesman did not have her flag up, but it was called out of bounds by the middle official.
Here is Tebow. Sends the ball down to Sear.
Guimond and Sibley will check back in at the next opportunity for Fort Kent, the seniors.
And the captains.
Just little passes, though.
Pioneers threatening here again.
Is Lerman.
Defensive end.
Daigle there, getting in the way of that pass. Martin tries to save that ball from going out of bounds, but it is out of her reach.
4-2 here, folks. 13 minutes remaining second half action. Hope you're enjoying the broadcast wherever you might be on this fine evening.
Pelletier sends a ball down to Sear. Sear to Philbrook. Philbrook has one player to beat and wide.
Yep, Philbrook getting inside of that Warrior defense, that Pioneer defense, but not able to finish as she hits the siding of the net. Sirois and Martin come off as Sibley and Guimond return.
Throw in for the Pioneers. Willette sends it down, intended for Lerman. Daigle
playing solid back there, the freshman at the fullback position.
Here's Hafford now. Passes back to Jandro.
Yeah, nice play there by Hafford to use Jandro.
Chassis sends it. And it'll be a Warrior throw-in. Hafford will throw in for the Warriors. Throws it intended for Pelletier. Sampson saves it from going out of bounds, sends it up. Substitution coming in for the Pioneers. Helena Hayes coming in for Amber Hubert. Sampson tries to get a shot off, but
Great ball there by Sear to Philbrook.
Philbrook chasing and getting there is Picard. Great job by Picard there to use her speed to catch up to that.
Keep an eye on this corner kick here, Aiden. Last one was a header by Pelletier.
Looks like Pelletier is
multitasking.
She is, yes, set up, but this one played short. Hafford has all kinds of time. Wow.
Looked like Hafford was trying to bend it in that corner, but just misplaced it.
Looks like if the Warriors are given the chance and the room to play those corner kicks short, they will, as they did there. And why not, as Hafford had a great scoring opportunity.
Lerman tries to get a foot on it. Willett has it now. Willett. Oh.
Daigle giving chase to that, though.
Willett.
Uh-oh, dangerous there. Very dangerous.
Good chance there for Willett to capitalize and shorten this lead to 1. But a save by Lindsay Willett. Daigle taken down there. The throw in for the Pioneers. And will be a corner.
A corner or a throw? No, it's going to be a throw.
We're gonna call it a throw.
Yep.
Crossed in.
And stop the clock here. Hafford being called for a handball. Willett turning and rifling it, and Hafford, out of reaction, I think, whistled for a handball.
Crazy.
And let's see who's going to take this. It looks like Lerman will take it. Something I know teams practice a lot are these penalty kick situations, so we'll see.
Let's go up! Corners!
Lindsay Willett will have to hold her line until the ball is struck.
Lerman is ready to take the kick and
Saved
by Willett. Rebound and
what a save by Willett, folks, as she was up to the task.
so Ranget will come in.
Great save on the PK there, so some anxious moments there for the Fort Kent side, but
Great job by Willett there to hold her ground, as it was just Lerman and Willett alone.
we saw her make an incredible save against Presque Isle here last home game, making another great one there on the penalty kick by the freshman.
Martin sends a ball up to Philbrook, but a save by Chamberlain.
So Lindsay Willett with another grade A save, Aiden. Like your restaurant hamburger, grade A save.
Here's Sibley now.
8 minutes remaining here in the second half.
Guimau tries to take a shot, and Martin tries to grab the rebound.
Watch your head. Watch your head. So an entertaining game here this evening. Plenty of action.
How are you?
Fort Kent's got the throw on the far side.
I am.
Here is Martin now inside, crosses to Philbrook.
Philbrook almost converted that. Wisdom will be sending in a sub here momentarily.
Will be Colleen Thampson. Tebow sends it upfield.
This one's going to run right into your living room.
Okay. I'm in a contact.
John Joe with the throw. Looks like it slipped out of her hands on the throw. Here is Pelletier. Plays it to Philbrook. Philbrook takes the shot, but it's blocked. Martin is there to rebound. Passes to Nancy Martin.
Pick her up! Pick her up!
Martin takes the cross to
Oh,
Sibley,
goodness
who was
gracious.
there in position, just couldn't make the play on it to settle it down.
Sibley found herself on the far side there, far post.
Good job there by Sibley to get in position. Just couldn't settle the ball down.
Wisdom sending in 2 more subs. Martin now trying to create in the box here for Fort Kent. We'll have a goal kick.
Close the gap, boys, right here. Go to it.
As we approach 5 minutes left in the second half. Seems like we're also approaching 30 degrees.
The Pioneers are gonna have to do something quick here if they want to tie up this game, as they are down 2 goals.
Yeah, the penalty kick save now looming big here, as that would have cut it to a 1-goal advantage. But Lindsay Willette making a great save.
Chamberlain makes the easy save. Guimau tries to make a play on it, but bounces over her head.
Now, Aiden, I was pretty sure on a penalty kick that the person who kicked it could not be the next one to take the rebound, as Lerman did there. But I might be wrong.
Yeah, I'm not sure either.
I thought it had to be a different player that played the rebound and not the person who kicked it. We're gonna go to our replay excerpts in Secaucus, New Jersey. No, just kidding. That's the NBA. We don't have that ability here.
As Sears sends a shot.
I did learn how to play soccer knockout today in my phys ed class, which was encouraging.
Now, how does that work?
Well, soccer knockout is you kick the ball and you follow your. If it's saved, you follow your shot. You go in goal, and then it just keeps going. It's actually a pretty good workout.
Yeah, that sounds like a lot of moving around.
And if you get scored on twice, then you're out of the game. So
Gotcha.
let's just say I didn't last very long. Collision here as Jandro and Willette go down.
Here's Martin. Martin sends the ball up to Sear, who turns and is able Here is
Pelletier now is looks like
Pelletier.
Fort Kent playing a little bit of possession here.
Pelletier.
Great step there again by Daigle. She's really played that fullback position well here since checking in.
Yeah, Daigle has definitely made the most of her minutes here today, and
See her trying to get ahead on that as Hafford sent it in.
Chamberlain makes a easy save.
Hafford, nice step there.
Here's Guimau.
It looks like the Pioneers perhaps will just run out of time here as we're approaching 2 minutes remaining.
Yeah, if the Pioneers want to tie up this game, they're gonna have to move quickly up the field and try and cut this lead to 1.
Lady Warriors back in action Thursday evening, 5 p.m. start.
Cross to Sibley. Sibley takes her time, takes a shot, and a save by Chamberlain.
Followed by the boys matchup at 7. Should be another great evening of soccer Thursday here in Valley Week.
Again, we got to trademark that.
We got to trademark it. Valley Bingham might have already trademarked that downstate.
Oh, yeah. 1 minute
now here.
Here's Jandro. Sends it up to Sibley. Pelletier has it now. Pelletier sends it to Sibley. And stepping up as Daigle fighting for possession of the ball.
So we'll plug it in here to the heel point system this evening and see where this puts the Warriors. Oh, and almost a goal there by Martin.
Close one.
Time will trickle out here as Wisdom subs.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And that is your ball game. Lady Warriors coming out with the win here in a 4-2 game versus the Pioneers. Okay. For Eric Wernken, this is Aiden Sirwa signing off. This has been a live webcast of the varsity girls soccer between the visiting Wisdom Pioneers and the host Fort Kent Community High School Warriors at Fort Kent Community High School, brought to you by WFK TV and WHOU. Have a great evening.